Yo, you are not ready for what just went down in the streets of the rap world. NBA YoungBoy completely lost it after catching wind of Pooh Shiresty's latest diss track, FDO, and trust me, fans are shocked. Emotions ran high, tempers flared, and what started as a simple reaction clip turned into pure chaos. Sources close to the situation say YoungBoy was pacing back and forth, yelling and throwing hands at nothing, while his closest crew scrambled to calm him down. It wasn't just a typical rapper hears a diss moment. This was personal. Things got messy in ways nobody expected, with old rivalries and hidden grudges coming to the surface. Family members reportedly got involved, trying to mediate, but the tension only escalated. Friends were caught off guard, unsure how to handle the storm brewing in front of them. Fans on social media are divided, some taking sides, some questioning everything they thought they knew about YoungBoy. People are calling it one of the most intense reactions in recent rap history. Could this spark a full-blown feud? Will it spill out of the studio and onto the streets? What you're about to hear is raw, unfiltered, and possibly the beginning of a drama that could shake the rap game to its core. Buckle up. This story gets wild. The streets were buzzing, fans glued to their phones, and the tension was already thick before NBA YoungBoy even heard Pooh Shiresty's latest diss track, FDO. What nobody expected was how explosively YoungBoy would react once he finally pressed play. Sources close to the rapper said he was already in a bad mood, pacing in his private studio, headphones on, waiting for the track to drop. When the first bars hit, his face went pale, eyes widening, and suddenly, the calm composure he usually maintained was gone. "This ain't just a song," he reportedly shouted, slamming his fist on the table, sending empty Red Bulls and papers flying everywhere. His closest friends tried to step in, but emotions ran high, and YoungBoy wasn't listening. "Y'all don't understand what this is," he yelled, voice cracking with fury. Family members, hearing the commotion, rushed to the scene. His younger brother reportedly tried to calm him down, saying, "Bro, it's just music. Don't let it get to you like that." But YoungBoy snapped back. "Just music? You hear what he said? He crossed the line, man. K that." The studio was suddenly filled with tension so thick you could cut it with a knife. Fans online were already reacting, some posting clips of YoungBoy's earlier statements about staying focused, while others wondered if a feud was about to explode on a new level. According to insiders, the reaction wasn't just about the lyrics. It was about old grudges, hidden rivalries, and a sense of betrayal YoungBoy had never fully expressed publicly. This goes deeper than just the diss track, one source claimed. There's history here. People don't even know half of what's been going on behind the scenes. The drama was intensified by the fact that Pooh Shiresty had apparently dropped the track strategically, right when YoungBoy was in the middle of planning new music, leaving him feeling blindsided. As the track continued, YoungBoy reportedly began pacing, muttering under his breath, replaying bars, and shaking his head in disbelief. "He ain't gonna get away with this," he said to himself, the anger barely contained. At one point, he called his manager, his voice shaking with emotion. "Yo, you gotta hear this. This is disrespectful. I don't know if I can just let this slide." The manager tried to reason with him, telling him to stay calm, but YoungBoy was having none of it. "I can't stay calm," he shouted. "This is a challenge, and you know I don't back down." Things took a turn when some family members and friends tried to step in physically to prevent YoungBoy from destroying his studio equipment. The rapper reportedly grabbed a chair, swinging it near the wall, narrowly missing a priceless poster of one of his idols. Emotions ran high, voices overlapping, and the entire atmosphere was described as explosively chaotic. The family was left divided, a source said. Some were scared, some were trying to mediate, and some were just standing there, wondering if he was about to snap completely. Meanwhile, fans on social media were already speculating about a full-blown beef between YoungBoy and Pooh Shiresty. Clips of YoungBoy's reaction, heavily edited and circulated on Instagram and TikTok, racked up millions of views within hours. Some fans praised YoungBoy's raw emotion, calling it real, while others warned him that letting emotions run unchecked could be dangerous. The story escalated further when rumors began spreading that YoungBoy might respond with a diss track of his own, potentially intensifying the conflict. Sources revealed that one of the most explosive moments came when YoungBoy's longtime friends tried to suggest that maybe he should ignore the track and focus on his upcoming projects. YoungBoy reportedly threw his headphones across the room, shouting, "Ignore this? No. He thinks he can disrespect me and my whole team? No way." The argument grew louder, with voices overlapping, accusations flying, and friends and family unsure of how to intervene without making things worse. "It was one of the most intense moments I've ever seen," a crew member claimed. Everyone was on edge, wondering if this was going to blow up into something bigger than just words. According to insiders, the situation became so tense that even YoungBoy's security team got involved. They reportedly had to step between him and his friends multiple times, calming the rapper down just enough to prevent any physical altercations. But the anger didn't subside. At one point, YoungBoy reportedly shouted, "I'm not just gonna sit here. I gotta respond. They gotta know I'm not backing down." The intensity of his reaction left everyone in the room stunned, as the usually composed rapper seemed almost unrecognizable in his fury. Fans continued to speculate about the personal nature of the diss. Some suggested it touched on past issues YoungBoy had with members of Pooh Shiresty's circle, while others believed it referenced business conflicts and hidden rivalries in the rap industry. "It's like everything bottled up just exploded in that moment," one insider said. "People don't realize how much history and emotion there is behind these bars." YoungBoy felt attacked on every level. The reactions were not limited to YoungBoy's inner circle. Other rappers and influencers reportedly reached out privately, either to check in on him or to weigh in on the situation, adding layers of complexity to the unfolding drama. Even YoungBoy's fans were caught in the whirlwind. Social media erupted with heated debates, memes, and speculation, with hashtags trending worldwide. Some fans claimed they could feel his pain, relating to the raw emotion he displayed, while others criticized him for overreacting. The story gained more traction when snippets of YoungBoy pacing and muttering about the diss track leaked online, fueling further discussions and polarizing opinions. "It became this huge topic overnight," a source said. Everyone was talking about what this reaction meant for the rap scene, for YoungBoy personally, and for the potential feud with Pooh Shiresty. As the night went on, tensions didn't cool. YoungBoy reportedly locked himself in the studio for hours, replaying the diss track, analyzing every word, and planning his next move. His team tried to reason with him again, urging him to think strategically rather than react impulsively. They were trying to get him to breathe and step back, a source revealed. But his emotions were just too high. He felt personally attacked, and there was no turning back at that point. YoungBoy's mood had shifted slightly, but the tension was far from gone. Family members and friends said they could still feel the residual anger, as if the incident had shaken the foundation of everything around him. Fans continued to speculate online, with some suggesting a public response was inevitable, while others wondered if the feud might remain behind the scenes. The drama, insiders say, is far from over. "This isn't something that's going to die down quickly," one source said. YoungBoy's reaction set the stage for what could be a months-long saga, with twists, turns, and probably more public confrontations. The first reactions and discussions on social media only fueled the narrative. Memes mocking the situation, fan-made edits, and heated comment threads all contributed to making this incident one of the most talked-about moments in recent rap history. "Fans are shocked," a source said. "They didn't expect YoungBoy to lose it like that. And now everyone is waiting to see what he does next." As the drama continues to unfold, the stakes are getting higher, and the rap community is bracing itself for what comes next. The next day, word of NBA YoungBoy's explosive reaction to Pooh Shiresty's FDO diss track had spread like wildfire. Fans were buzzing online, memes circulating faster than ever, and rumors about a looming response were everywhere. But behind the scenes, things were even more chaotic. YoungBoy's camp revealed that the rapper had barely slept, replaying the track in his mind over and over. Every bar, every lyric, every subtle jab felt personal, like a direct attack not just on him, but on his entire crew and family. Friends described him as unreachable, pacing through hallways, muttering under his breath, and occasionally shouting at anyone who tried to intervene. "You don't understand," he reportedly said to a close friend, his voice trembling with emotion. "This ain't just bars. This is disrespect. He's trying to start something, and I'm not about to let it slide." His team tried to calm him down, suggesting that a measured response might be smarter than an emotional one. But YoungBoy was having none of it. "Smart," he shouted. "You call letting him disrespect me smart? Nah. I gotta let him know he can't touch me like that." The tension in the room was palpable, family members whispering to one another, unsure whether to step in or let him vent. Sources said that the reaction was not just limited to his inner circle. YoungBoy's mother reportedly became worried, calling repeatedly to check on him. She said, "Baby, please calm down. This isn't you," a source revealed. But YoungBoy refused to answer, telling his friends, "This is my fight. They can't do this and expect me to stay quiet." Even some longtime collaborators reportedly tried to intervene, advising patience, reminding him of previous feuds that had escalated unnecessarily. But the rapper was resolute. He felt betrayed, targeted, and cornered, and every ounce of his fury was now focused on the track and its creator. Meanwhile, Pooh Shiesty and his team were reportedly aware of YoungBoy's reaction, with sources suggesting that Shiesty may have anticipated the chaos his track would unleash. Social media was already rife with speculation, fans debating who would strike first, and the potential for a full-blown rap war. Some fans suggested that this could become one of the most talked-about beefs in recent memory, while others warned of real-world consequences if tensions continued to rise. Clips of YoungBoy's pacing, mixed with snippets of the diss track, were going viral, creating a cycle of attention that only fueled the drama further. At one point, the situation reportedly reached a boiling point when YoungBoy's security had to physically intervene as he attempted to storm out and confront members of Shiesty's camp. It was tense, a source claimed. He was ready to go. His friends and family were trying to pull him back, saying, "This isn't the way." But he wasn't listening. He felt like he had to defend his honor right then and there. Sources added that this wasn't just about pride. YoungBoy had been carrying simmering resentment from previous interactions, and the diss track acted as a spark that set off a chain reaction of emotional and strategic decisions. Fans online were torn between admiration and concern. Clips of YoungBoy shouting, pacing, and replaying the track were being shared and dissected across platforms. Hashtags referencing the incident were trending globally, with some fans calling it raw emotion and real, while others warned that the rapper was letting his emotions get the best of him. "People are watching every move," an insider said. "Every gesture, every word, every reaction is being analyzed. This is not just music fans. This is a cultural moment." Sources said that as the day progressed, YoungBoy began making calls, rallying his inner circle, and plotting a potential response. He was calm for about 2 minutes, one crew member said. Then he was back on the phone, strategizing, making sure everyone knew the plan. "He's not just reacting emotionally, there's a method to the madness." According to insiders, this planning session included friends, family, and collaborators, all weighing in on the best way to respond without losing control of the situation. Some suggested recording a diss track, others suggested using social media strategically, but YoungBoy seemed determined to make a statement that would resonate on every level. The drama wasn't confined to private spaces. Social media influencers and other rappers reportedly jumped into the conversation, offering opinions, advice, and, sometimes, stoking the flames. "Everyone wants a piece of the story," a source said. "It's like watching dominoes fall. One reaction leads to another, and now it's bigger than just two rappers. The community is involved, fans are involved, and even other artists are watching closely." Some insiders speculated that this was exactly what Pooh Shiesty wanted when he released FDO, knowing the potential ripple effect it would have. Family dynamics added another layer to the drama. YoungBoy's mother and siblings reportedly tried multiple times to calm him, reminding him of the stakes and the possible consequences. But every reminder seemed to fuel his determination. "They didn't understand," YoungBoy allegedly said. "This is about respect. You think I'm just gonna sit here and let him talk like that? Friends noted that this was unlike anything they had seen from the rapper before, describing the intensity of his emotions as unprecedented. Meanwhile, rumors began circulating that YoungBoy had been contacted by other rappers offering support or potentially mediating. Some insiders said that members of his circle were calling on him to stay level-headed, while others were egging him on to respond aggressively. The conflicting advice reportedly only made him more frustrated, leading to heated arguments within his own team. It was chaos, a source admitted. People were talking over each other, yelling, and trying to convince him of different things. He was trying to hear everyone, but also felt like he had to follow his instincts. Sources revealed that YoungBoy had finally calmed down enough to sit in a meeting with his team. They reviewed the track, discussed possible responses, and considered the potential fallout from each option. Even in this calm moment, emotions were running high, with YoungBoy insisting on taking a strong stance. "I'm not backing down," he reportedly said. "They gotta understand the level of disrespect here. I'm gonna make them feel it, and they're gonna know I don't play games." Fans, meanwhile, continued to dissect every clip, every comment, and every leaked snippet. Some claimed to detect hidden references in the diss track that might relate to past conflicts, while others speculated about personal attacks on YoungBoy's family. People online are connecting dots, some real, some imagined, a source noted. It's a frenzy, and everyone wants to know what happens next. Even minor gestures, like a change in YoungBoy's social media activity, were scrutinized as potential hints at an impending response. As the night deepened, the tensions seemed to grow rather than fade. Sources reported that YoungBoy, while calmer, was still fixated on the diss track, analyzing each word, each beat, and each subtle jab. He was silent for long stretches, a crew member said, just staring, thinking, planning. You could see the gears turning in his head. He was calm but dangerous, like a storm about to break. Family and friends reportedly watched from a distance, worried about the consequences, but unable to intervene. The drama had clearly moved beyond just music. According to insiders, YoungBoy's response, whether a diss track, public statement, or other action, was now being carefully calculated. Every move had to send a message, assert dominance, and protect his legacy, all while navigating the potential fallout from fans, other rappers, and the media. "This isn't just a personal thing anymore," one source said. "It's about reputation, influence, and survival in a game where perception is everything." The stage was set for what many are calling one of the most dramatic potential feuds in recent rap history. Fans waited eagerly for any sign of YoungBoy's next move, while insiders confirmed that the tension between him and Pooh Shiesty was far from over. The story had already captured the attention of the entire rap community, creating a cultural moment that would likely be discussed for weeks to come. The morning after YoungBoy's sleepless night, the energy around him was electric. Word had spread across social media that his reaction to Pooh Shiesty's diss track, FDO, was more than just a few angry words. It had become an all-out emotional meltdown, and the rap community was buzzing. Sources say YoungBoy woke up early, already replaying the track in his mind, analyzing every bar, every punchline, and every subtle shade thrown at him and his family. His crew noted he was quieter than usual, but his silence was heavy, almost dangerous. "You could feel the storm brewing before it even hit," one insider explained. He wasn't speaking, but you could see the rage in his eyes. He was planning something, and everyone around him knew it. Friends reported that the first call he made that morning was to his manager, insisting on a private meeting with his inner circle. "This isn't just about music," YoungBoy reportedly told them. "It's about respect, reputation, and everyone thinking they can step to me. I gotta respond, and it has to be unforgettable." His team reportedly nodded, understanding that this reaction was not just emotion but strategy in motion. YoungBoy was determined to make sure that his next move would silence doubters, send a clear message to Pooh Shiesty, and reassert his dominance in the rap game. Even during breakfast, sources said, YoungBoy was replaying the track on his phone, pausing after every bar, muttering lines under his breath, and scribbling notes. Family members reportedly tried to intervene, suggesting he calm down and eat something, but he waved them off. "Y'all don't get it," he allegedly shouted. "This ain't about food. This is about pride, and he just stepped on mine." Friends noted that while this behavior might seem over the top, it reflected the deep, personal nature of the diss. "It's not just rap lyrics to him," one source said. "He takes every word personally, and this felt like an attack on everything he's built." Things escalated further. YoungBoy reportedly called several artists and influencers in the rap community, seeking advice and support. Some offered encouragement to respond aggressively, while others suggested a more calculated approach. The conflicting advice reportedly frustrated YoungBoy even more, and at one point, sources said he slammed his phone down, exclaiming, "Nobody gets it. Nobody knows what it feels like to be attacked like this." Even longtime collaborators admitted they had never seen him this fired up before. "It was different," one insider said. "You could feel the intensity in the room. Emotions ran high, and no one wanted to say the wrong thing." Meanwhile, the social media frenzy continued to grow. Fans were sharing clips of YoungBoy pacing, replaying the diss track, and speaking about the situation in private streams that somehow leaked online. Memes, speculation threads, and heated debates filled Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. "Fans are shocked," a source confirmed. "They've never seen him like this before." And now, everyone is waiting for the response, trying to predict what he's going to do next. Some fans theorized that he might drop a full diss track, while others speculated he could confront Pooh Shiesty publicly, potentially escalating tensions beyond the studio. Sources revealed that the afternoon was particularly intense. YoungBoy reportedly gathered his closest friends and family into a private room, laying out his strategy. "I'm not just responding," he allegedly said. "I'm sending a message. Everybody's gonna know you don't step to me. Not him, not anyone." Family members tried to mediate, urging him to consider the consequences of a public confrontation. "They were worried," one insider said. "Not about him responding, but about how far he might take it and the potential fallout. This could get messy." Friends reportedly argued back and forth, debating whether it was smarter to release a track immediately or to wait for the right moment. The tension in the room, according to sources, was almost unbearable. YoungBoy reportedly began recording. Sources close to the rapper described the scene as electric. The studio was filled with energy, with YoungBoy pacing between takes, throwing his arms up in frustration, and shouting lines into the microphone. Every word had weight, a crew member said. He was taking everything personally. The diss, the disrespect, the timing. You could hear the emotion in his voice, and it was raw, unfiltered, and intense. According to insiders, this was not just about a diss track. It was about reclaiming respect, asserting dominance, and sending a message that would ripple throughout the rap community. Meanwhile, social media continued to explode. Clips of YoungBoy rehearsing lines leaked online, and fans were dissecting every gesture, every word, and every expression. Some fans claimed the intensity was unmatched, calling it historic and raw emotion. Others expressed concern, warning that the situation could escalate further, potentially spilling out of the studio and into real-world conflicts. Sources confirmed that these online reactions were feeding back into YoungBoy's energy, making him even more determined to deliver a response that would resonate on every level. The drama reached a peak when YoungBoy reportedly called Pooh Shiesty's team directly. According to insiders, the conversation was heated, with both sides exchanging words and warnings. It was tense, one source revealed. YoungBoy wanted to make sure they understood this wasn't just a joke. He wanted to assert dominance, and he made it very clear he wasn't backing down. Friends and family reportedly watched from a distance, unsure whether to intervene or let the conversation play out. Even security was on alert, fearing that emotions might boil over into a physical confrontation. YoungBoy reportedly finished recording a raw, emotional response. Sources described it as one of the most intense performances they had ever witnessed, with lines that referenced past betrayals, personal attacks, and unspoken grudges. Friends and family reportedly listened to the playback, some in awe of the intensity, others worried about the implications. "It's powerful," one crew member admitted, "but it's dangerous. People are going to feel this, and not everyone is going to react the way he expects." The track was said to include subtle messages aimed not just at Pooh Shiesty, but also at those who had doubted or underestimated YoungBoy over the years. Even after the recording, YoungBoy reportedly remained restless. Sources said he paced through the night, reviewing social media reactions, discussing strategy with his team, and planning the next steps. He wasn't sleeping, one insider said. He was thinking, calculating, and making sure everything landed the way he wanted. This wasn't just emotion. It was a plan, executed with precision. Family members, while still concerned, even in moments of extreme emotional volatility. Meanwhile, rumors and speculation continued to swirl. Fans debated potential collaborations, the timing of a response, and even possible public appearances. Memes, clips, and edited videos flooded the internet, amplifying the drama and ensuring that the story stayed in the public eye. Fans are hooked, a source said. They want updates, predictions, everything. This is more than just a diss track. It's a cultural event. Even other rappers reportedly weighed in privately, offering advice, support, or warnings, further adding to the complexity of the situation. As the night drew to a close, sources reported that YoungBoy finally took a brief moment to reflect. Sitting with close friends, he reportedly said, "I showed them emotion, but I'm not done. They need to know this is about respect, and I don't forget. Not for myself, not for my family, not for my fans." The room, while tense, reportedly felt a sense of resolution. YoungBoy's immediate reaction had been chaotic, emotional, and unpredictable, but his next moves were calculated, strategic, and poised to make a statement that would echo throughout the rap world. Fans were left on edge, waiting for the next chapter in this unfolding saga. Insiders confirmed that YoungBoy's response, whether through social media, a track, or even a public appearance, would be deliberate, powerful, and impossible to ignore. The story had captivated the rap community, dividing fans, shocking followers, and ensuring that this conflict would remain in the spotlight for weeks, if not months. The streets, the internet, and the music industry itself were all watching, knowing that YoungBoy's next move could redefine the entire narrative of this feud. The situation between NBA YoungBoy and Pooh Shiesty had reached fever pitch. Sources say the rapper's reaction to FDO had not just shaken his inner circle, but sent shockwaves across the entire rap community. Social media was buzzing nonstop, hashtags were trending worldwide, and fans were glued to every clip, meme, and snippet leaked from the chaos. YoungBoy, however, remained laser-focused, his emotions tempered by strategy, but still simmering beneath the surface. Friends reported that he spent the early hours of the morning in near total silence, replaying every line of the diss track, analyzing responses, and imagining every possible scenario. He was calculating, one insider said. Emotion was there, yes, but there was a plan forming, and everyone around him could feel it. According to sources, the tension escalated later in the morning when YoungBoy's team received word that Pooh Shiesty had made a public post seemingly taunting YoungBoy. The post was vague, but the timing suggested it was a direct response to the online frenzy surrounding YoungBoy's reaction. The post was deliberate, a source claimed. It was meant to provoke, to test boundaries, and to see how far YoungBoy would go. This sent YoungBoy into overdrive, pacing back and forth, muttering lines, and demanding his team prepare for a powerful counter-response. Friends reportedly tried to intervene, suggesting patience, but he waved them off. "This isn't patience," he allegedly shouted. "This is about respect, and he's running out of time to understand that." As the day progressed, the story reportedly became even more tangled when old allies and rivals began inserting themselves into the drama. Some influencers and artists reached out to mediate, while others stoked the fire by posting cryptic comments online. "It was like a powder keg," one insider explained. Every new post, every DM, every subtle gesture online added tension. It was impossible to escape the pressure. Friends noted that YoungBoy thrived under this kind of intensity, but even they admitted it was nerve-wracking to witness. "You could feel the stakes," a crew member said. "Everything felt like it could explode at any moment." Sources revealed that a particularly intense moment occurred when YoungBoy decided to hold a private listening session with his closest friends and collaborators. The room reportedly became a mix of strategy and raw emotion. He wanted everyone to hear the track, to feel the emotion, to understand the weight behind it, one insider said. Family members reportedly watched quietly, torn between pride and concern. Some were worried about how the escalating feud might affect YoungBoy personally and professionally. The family was divided, a source confirmed. Some wanted him to take the high road. Others believed he had to respond fully, and the tension was almost tangible. Social media continued to fuel the drama. Clips from the listening session, strategically leaked by someone in the inner circle, went viral within minutes. Fans dissected every line, every pause, every gesture, debating whether the track was too personal, too harsh, or the perfect response. Memes, comment threads, and speculative posts filled Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Fans are obsessed, a source said. They're dissecting everything, from lyrics to body language. This has become bigger than just a track. It's a cultural moment, a test of reputation, and a showdown in real time. As afternoon approached, YoungBoy reportedly decided it was time to escalate the situation further. Sources claim he made a series of calls to industry heavyweights, seeking advice, reassurance, and strategic support. He wanted to make sure every move he made would land with maximum impact, an insider said. Friends noted that this wasn't just impulsive, it was calculated. Every line of the response, every social media post, every potential confrontation was being orchestrated like a chess game, each move designed to assert dominance without losing control. According to insiders, tensions reached a peak later that evening when YoungBoy and his team debated the possibility of a public confrontation with Pooh Shiesty. Some friends strongly advised against it, warning of legal and safety concerns. Others argued that a public display of dominance could solidify YoungBoy's reputation once and for all. The room was electric, a source said. Voices were raised, arguments were made, and YoungBoy had to make a decision. You could feel the weight of history, reputation, and pride pressing down on him. Sources confirmed that this debate lasted hours, with YoungBoy alternating between calculated strategy and pure, unfiltered emotion. Eventually, YoungBoy decided on a multi-pronged approach. According to insiders, he would release a powerful, emotionally charged response track while simultaneously leveraging social media to subtly assert dominance. He wanted every angle covered, one crew member said. Fans, rivals, influencers, everybody would see that he wasn't backing down, but he wasn't reckless either. Family members reportedly remained concerned, but began to trust his judgment, recognizing the careful balance between raw emotion and strategic thinking. It was tense, yes, but you could tell he had a plan, a source said. The night took an unexpected turn when a leaked snippet of YoungBoy's response track hit social media. Fans immediately exploded, sharing clips, memes, and reactions at lightning speed. According to insiders, YoungBoy had intentionally allowed a short teaser to circulate, creating anticipation and excitement while testing the public's reaction. It was genius, one source admitted. He got fans hyped, sparked conversation, and set the stage for a full release, all while maintaining control over the narrative. Even Pooh Shiesty's camp reportedly noticed the leak, reportedly scrambling to respond to the sudden wave of attention and speculation. The drama had permeated almost every corner of the rap world. Industry insiders, fans, influencers, and rival artists were all speculating about the next steps, debating the potential consequences, and predicting future moves. According to sources, YoungBoy remained calm but intense, reviewing every social media post, every comment, and every fan reaction. He was analyzing everything, one crew member said. Not just the track or the diss, every ripple it caused. He wanted to understand the impact and make sure every move he made reinforced his message. Sources said that despite the chaos, YoungBoy also took time to connect with his family. He told them, "I got this. I know what I'm doing," a source said. Family members reportedly nodded, seeing both the fire and the calculation in his eyes. They were worried, yes, but they also understood that this was YoungBoy being YoungBoy, raw, passionate, but always smart under pressure. Friends confirmed that this duality, emotion and strategy, was what made him so formidable in moments like these. As the night drew to a close, YoungBoy reportedly took a moment of reflection. Sitting quietly in his studio, he looked over the day's events, the leaked snippet, the social media reactions, and the internal debates. It was a calculated storm, a source said. He had taken raw emotion and turned it into strategy, and you could feel the power in the room. This wasn't just a response. It was a statement, a warning, and a declaration all at once. The rap community, meanwhile, continued to speculate about what would happen next. Fans debated the potential for further responses, public appearances, and even collaborations or alliances. Memes, reactions, and commentary filled every platform, amplifying the tension and ensuring that the story remained at the forefront of cultural conversation. According to insiders, YoungBoy's next moves would likely be watched by millions, analyzed line by line, and dissected in forums, social media, and even news outlets. Everyone is waiting, one source said. This has become bigger than music. It's a saga, and YoungBoy has made it clear that he's in control. Sources revealed that YoungBoy had completed his plan. The response track was finalized, social media strategy locked, and even potential public appearances coordinated. Family, friends, and collaborators reportedly watched with a mix of awe and relief, understanding that the chaos had been channeled into something powerful, controlled, and undeniably impactful. He turned fury into precision, a crew member said, and the whole world is going to see it. What just unfolded between NBA YoungBoy and Pooh Shiesty is nothing short of explosive. From YoungBoy's intense reaction to FDO, to pacing, shouting, and strategizing, fans have witnessed a side of him that few have ever seen before. Emotions ran high, friendships were tested, and the family was left divided, all while the rap community and social media watched in stunned fascination. Every move, every decision, every leaked snippet of his response has fans on the edge of their seats, debating what's real, what's staged, and what's coming next. The stakes have never been higher, and the tension is far from over. The story has all the ingredients for a legendary feud: betrayal, personal attacks, public tension, and the kind of drama that captivates millions. YoungBoy's reaction showed raw emotion, but it also highlighted his intelligence and strategy, proving that he can channel fury into calculated action. Pooh Shiesty's diss may have sparked the fire, but YoungBoy's response has set the stage for a saga that will dominate headlines, playlists, and social media trends for weeks to come. Fans are divided, opinions are flying, and the next chapter could take the feud to completely unexpected levels. Now it's your turn. What do you think will happen next? Will YoungBoy drop the track and take full control of the narrative, or could Pooh Shiesty come back with an even bigger response? Who's really winning this battle, and how far could it go? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because we want to hear from you. Don't forget to hit that like button if you're shook by this drama, subscribe for the latest updates, and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of this unfolding saga. The streets, the fans, and the rap world are watching, and now so are you. Stay tuned, because this story is far from over.